What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another Dragon Ball Super video. Today is day 8 of Bandai's reveals for Set 9 Universal Onslaught, and today we finally have our boy Cell back in the limelight. Get it? Limelight, because he's green. Anyway, I've been waiting forever to see some good Cell support. I was really hoping that the Cell support could be used in tandem with some of the old support from Union Force, and the few cards have gotten sprinkled here and there. Turns out some of them actually can be, if you know how to play the cards properly. I'm looking forward to some serious deck building and theory testing with you guys on this shit. I'm so happy we're finally getting Cell support. Let's go ahead and check this shit out. So first up, we have our new leader Cell. Yellow-green Surge, the insane color combination. His activate main says, once per turn, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, choose one of the card among them, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck, and if you added a card to your hand, choose one card in your hand and place it in your drop area. Whoa, boy. So, you can choose any card from those top 5. He doesn't care what the hell it is, just take it, have it. It's all yours. As long as you pay him back by discarding a card. That's a really powerful ability. The fact that you can just search out anything. What's up, 3-drop Cell? Come here, boy. His Awakened Surge says, choose one green and yellow card in your hand, place them under this card. You can draw 2 cards, switch 2 energy active, and flip this card over. Into Cell Perfection Surpassed. His activate main says, once per turn, if your life is at 4 or less, choose one card under this card, place it in the owner's drop area, and choose one ability until the start of your next main phase. If your opponent plays a battle card, it is played in rest mode. That is ridiculous. He has a permanent 1-turn Crusher Ball. That's an insane ability. If I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, I'm in trouble next turn. Or, I know what you got, you better fuck me up next turn. No. No, you're not. Not today. You're gonna wait. And the fact that you can do that twice is busted. He doesn't draw anything, but he doesn't need to. That's so insane. His other ability says, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, KO it, and then choose one card in your opponent's hand, place it in their drop area. Forget all that. I mean, granted, okay, so if I want a Cell leader that can KO battle cards, I'm gonna run the OG Cell leader from Union Force. The best thing about this leader is the fact that he has 2 turns of infinite Crusher Ball. That's insane. That's just super crazy. Not to mention, there are plenty of cards that I can play to KO stuff, either for free or for 1 energy. You guys know a favorite of mine is Father-Son Kamehameha. If I want to make you discard, I've got cards like the Android 16 Super Combo. I've got, of course, the Cell Chain. I've got the Black Toa promo. Like, that ability's not really necessary. It's nice if you needed it, I suppose, and you could just go in for the kill on that particular turn, but I really don't see you needing it, and especially compared to having an infinite Crusher Ball for a turn. That's powerful. And you can play so much stuff with this. You can even go back and just run the old Cell Chain now. You could, because it's not as dangerous anymore. Because even if you're tapped out, if you use this ability, your opponent can't attack you and kill you. So you go, slap down Cell's Rebirth. It's going to reduce your cells. Bam, you play the 5-drop for 3. Do your Union Absorb shit. You go into Perfect Force Cell. I'm tapped out, but you're 3 cards, and you're not attacking me the next turn. What are you going to do? Because next turn, I'm probably going to come in with another Cell card and just completely fuck your face up. This leader, the more I talk about this leader, the more I realize how much I am in love with this leader. We're going to have Android and Cell decks for fucking days, boys. Up next, we finally get to see what the Cell Games Arena does. It's a 2-cost green-yellow field card. So you can hardcast this card for 2, or you can play this card for free with the Expert Deck Cell Leader. Which one you want to go with is, I don't know, because this new Cell Leader seems a lot better to me than the other one, but the other one is a lot more token-centric. Anyways, so this card says, choose one Sal Jr. token, one of your Sal Jr. tokens removed from the game. When one of your Cell cards is removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, choose up one Cell card with an entry cost of 9 or less from your deck or drop area, add it to your hand. Choose up to one of your opponent's hand, place it in the drop area. So what? So you can just keep adding your 3-drop cell? 9 or less. You can just add 3-drop cell from your deck or drop area. You can keep recycling him. Oh my god, Cell is about to be so busted. Cell is about to... The SPR cells, if they haven't already, are gonna be going up in price dramatically. I mean, I have two. They've been around 20 or so, and I was like, I don't really feel like buying them out. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that this was gonna happen. I debated buying them, but at the same time, I was like, well, I always play the SPRs anyways. If I draw into them, no big deal. But that SPR cell is going to go up a ridiculous amount of money. If you can find it cheap now, pick it up, because otherwise they're going to be going. Oh, this card too makes it to where you can play. See, this is why the 3-drop cell needs to come back, because with a card like this, you don't even have to go into cell chain. You can play the 3-drop cell. You can go into the ultimate box cell. That when you play him, if your leader's an android, then you get to bring out 2 Sal Jr. tokens. And then you just have this army of tokens you can play and take advantage of with this card, and just, oh boy. I'm glad to see that they were good to green this time around, because I could literally talk about this shit all day. Let's move on to the next card. Then we've got Sal Jr. Minions Unleashed. It's a 2-cost 15,000. Activate main says if your leader card is a Cell card and you place this card in its owner's drop area from your hand or battle area, play 1 Sal Jr. token. This right here is an interesting card, because while it's a 15k battle card, you basically can play it for free. I mean, it's going to have 10k. The token only has 10,000 power, so it won't be as powerful as the actual card. But you're basically putting a token into play for free. I mean, depending on how you want to view it, because the token still counts as a battle card, you're not really losing card advantage, because this card will leave your hand, and then you have the token in play. So it depends on how you want to view the token. Either you're negging yourself to get the token, but you're setting yourself up for the field card, or you're not losing anything and you're still setting yourself up for the field card. This is not a bad card at all. And honestly, I want to make a Cell Jr. token deck and use like 4 of these, the field card, probably the expert deck leader, the ultimate box cell, even the Cell Jr. from set 2. I think he was also a 2-cost 15k. So if you played him, you got another Cell Jr. token. So you're just like token spam out the ass. And I like that. I like it a lot. It opens up a world of possibilities for Cell. And this allowing you to just get a free Cell Jr. token for that field card is pretty powerful in my opinion. Then we've got the one I've been waiting to see. Cell Android Absorber. Always loved First Form Cell. He's a 3-cost, 10,000 power. His activate main for 1 green energy says if your leader card is a Cell card and the only card in your battle area are Android 17 cards, play this card from your drop area. Then your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, places it in their drop area, and you can't play Cell Android Absorber for the duration of the turn. So for 1 energy, he comes out, your opponent loses the card in their hand. So you're already +2 for 1 energy. His auto says, when this card is removed from your battle area by a skill, choose up to 1 Android 18 card with an energy cost of 3 in your drop area, and play it with its skills negated for the duration of the turn. So, since it says by a skill and not by your opponent's skill, this card works perfectly with success. Oh! Okay, so I see what they're doing. What they want you to do is you have out that, what was it called? I can't remember the name of it. The 1-drop cell that we went over. I think it was in, not cell, the 1-drop Android 17. I think it was in the previous video we did. No, two videos ago, because the last video was Universal 11. You have the 1-drop Android 17 on the board. You pay your 1 energy. You bring out this cell. Now that there's a cell, Android 17's energy cost goes up to 3. That's 6 energy costs right there that you can successor into the 6-drop Android or the 6-drop Cell. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm getting my words all mixed up. That's a really, really free way to get them out. And then on top of that, when his ability triggers, you're going to get an Android 18, and you can either get the crit Android 18, you can get one of the new good Android 18s if they show us one, you can get Deadly Defender Android 18 to protect your shit. There is... oh my god, I'm so excited, I'm actually shaking. I thought... I mean, the cooler and the Frieza shit is great. It's busted OP stuff with all the negging and the milling and stuff, but honestly, Androids and Cell, this shit is where it's at. I'm so fucking excited for this. I can't wait to see the rest of the fucking Cell. Then last up is Cell, Devourer of the Masses. We're not going to go over this card because we've gone over it twice, I think. We did it in the spoiler reveal video, and then we went over it in the Cell video we did on Saturday just because it revealed the 9-drop, and I wanted to compare and contrast the two. This right here, this is the card I was talking about that would go with the 3-drop Cell that we just went over. And, I mean, him coming out, he can KO a battle card with barrier, make your opponent discard a card. I mean, that's powerful right there. And now that we know that we have that green extra card that says, oh yeah, give your green android, you know, plus 10,000 and critical. Now you're looking at him going, well, he didn't have double or anything. Well, now he's got 35,000 critical. So that's a lot of damage coming at your opponent. And if you have the Deadly Defender out, he can't really be attacked to be KO'd as long as you can keep that defender alive. He has to be KO'd by a skill to get that draw 3, but if they're that desperate to get him off the board, they're going to do it one way or the other. The only thing I don't like about this Cell support is the fact that it doesn't really have, like, a union ability. I mean, oh my god, I just figured it out. It technically is like a union. It's, okay, because at first I was thinking, it's not like the old union where you have Cell, you put the 17 under him, he goes to the second form, the 18, he goes to the third form. Like he's absorbing the androids. This is the same fucking thing, but in a different play mechanic. Let's go back a second. So you have the 1-drop 17 now. You bring out the 3-drop Cell via his ability. 17 goes up to 3, you now have 6. Cell is technically absorbing that 17 when they both leave the board to bring out this Cell. That Cell leaves, and 18 comes out. 3 cost. 3 plus the 6 that this Cell is equals 9, which is the number that you need to sacrifice for the 9-drop Cell. Holy shit, my mind is fucking blown. I don't know that Bandai intended for it to seem that way, for it to seem like the flavor of the cards was that. This is where you use the word spicy, not the way people use it with deck profiles. That is just delicious. I just love the flavor of the cards, and I hope that they intentionally did it that way. If they didn't, I'm giving them too much credit, but if they did, wow, guys, credit where credit is fucking due. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. Hopefully the audio came out okay for you guys. I know a few people have mentioned the static in the background, and I'm aware of it. Unfortunately, I can't do much about it until we get our PC replaced with a new upgrade. But, on the subject of Cell, I love these cards. Now, they're not exactly the best of cards. Some of them are going to be a bit gimmicky. The token stuff is... on the one hand, the field card lets you search out the 3-drop, lets you get it back from your deck or your drop area, which is pretty powerful. And I don't care who you are, you cannot argue against the leader itself. Having so many turns, because you're going to have your turn and your opponent's turn, where your opponent cannot play battle cards in active mode, is going to be ridiculous. You're going to stop your opponent from playing anything that they can really do anything with for 2 whole turns. Sure, they can still play stuff like freeze a 5-drop and reduce your power level and all that, but they can't kill you. They can't touch you. They gives you 2 free turns to just beat their face in. And if you are playing Cell Chain and you rip away their hand, what are they gonna do? This is a fantastic leader, and it works well with a lot of the old support too, so I'm happy that you can mix and match. I was kind of upset that you couldn't play 3-drop Cell to get out some of the successor stuff, but now that I fully understand how the successor cards and the archetype is supposed to be played, it makes a lot more sense. I don't know how much room I'm going to fit in for the successor stuff, because here's the thing. You can go into 3-drop Cell and follow the Cell chain, neg their hand down to, down to 3. If you've got your 16 super combos, if you've got your Toas, you can take another card or 2 out. But what people aren't understanding, why people are saying this stuff is trash, baffles me. Not everything is meant to be played in tandem with each other. You're not going to worry about, like, token spamming and playing other stuff at the same time. Can you use token? No, tokens don't have an energy cost. You can't use them for successor. So, like, it'd have to be kind of two separate builds, which is fine with me. I will build a token deck just for Sal Jr. tokens. But if you go and you Cell Chain your opponent, instead of worrying about Cell Chaining your opponent again, because obviously they're down to 3 cards, they're not going to have that many cards anyways, instead focus on playing the new 9-drop. You Cell Chain your opponent on 1 turn, you activate the leader's ability, everything they play comes in rest mode. Cool. If they happen to kill him, whoop-de-doo. The next turn, you do your successor crap, you go into the 9-drop Cell, look at your opponent's hand, rip away 3 cards that would maybe help them or that they can just combo with, and then kill them that turn. Kill them that turn between your leader and between a triple strike 30,000 beat stick that you have free reign to combo your own shit with. It's very easy to just steal games with this stuff. And people are like, oh, well, this is trash. It doesn't... Because they're expecting it to be Cell Chain 2.0. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a different playstyle. But you can play it with the Cell Chain from Union Force. I don't know. Some people, you can't convince, and that's fine. That's fine. If you can, great. If you can't, great. It's whatever. But you can't just shit on a card just because you have PTSD from old Cell, but for some reason you're not bothered by Victory Strike or Gogeta. That's just going to make me salty. We're going to go ahead and wrap this video up here. Let me know what you guys think about the Cell support. Do you think that Cell is going to make a comeback? I think so, especially with as easy as it is to play the old Cell chain with this stuff. All the 17 and 18 stuff really synergizes with it too, so we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe we'll get a few more Cell cards revealed. I'm not sure. Hopefully this new 9-drop Cell will get an SPR, and then we can just have a beautiful deck of SPR Android goodness. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and get the frig out of here, and we will see you guys in the next video.